And you're live once again on Y1025 FM. Good afternoon. My name is Dennis Ivan Opoku, and I'm here to bring you the Y Sports updates. Today on the show, the big stories concerning Ghana's game against Chad yesterday. The Black Stars drew 1-1 in that encounter. What has happened after that match? Coach Otto Addo spoke after the game, talked about a lot of stuff. He didn't mention the pitch. He did talk about how disappointed he is because of the result. Hear from Otto Addo, because I will talk, you will come in later on the show.
Yeah, very disappointing. Just 1 point for us. Not easy for us to play. On this ground, in the heat, but we have to take it, and I think we came in well to score the first goal. Continue to dominate. We create a lot of chances, but we are not sharp enough to use them. And for us, unluckily, I think the first shot from Chad, which hit the target, entered the net. It was a deflection. But this is football sometimes, we have a lot of chances. We could have killed the game before, or we must kill the game before, but we didn't do, and they have one big chance. I think there were some wide shots from Chad, but other than that, there was no big chance, and one deflection in the goal, and really, really disappointing for us. Yeah. Maybe I want to congratulate Chad for getting the point, for sure.
There you have it from head coach of the Black Stars, Otto Addo. Now, what's up with the Black Stars after this game? Now, that group, there were other games played yesterday. Ghana having a draw against Chad means that Ghana will move from 15 points to 16 points. But what's up with other teams? We also saw Mali in action against Comoros, and then we witnessed Madagascar also playing against Central African Republic. Now we know that Madagascar did defeat Central African Republic. It was just easy for them. They won by 2-0, whilst Mali also won against Comoros in their encounter by 2-0, or by 3-0, sorry. So these were the two games that were played alongside Ghana's group matches. Well, for Ghana's group, which is Group I, we know that the first team is Ghana with 16 points. Second is Madagascar on 13. Mali at third with 12. And then Comoros at fourth with 12. Central African Republic at fifth with 5 points. And then Chad at sixth with 1 point. Now, I have this to tell you. I've seen all the backlash on social media. And I've seen that people have also started to apportion blames because of this defeat. I have something to tell you guys. Let's focus. Now listen to this from former communications director of the Ghana Football Association, Ibrahim Sanidara, and that's what I'm going to be using to talk. But I will just talk for 2 minutes on this and then move to other matters. See.
Military has been so foolish in the history of mankind to announce the reduction of the military salaries on the eve of a war. Have you ever heard it? I read history at Presec. Which military in the history of mankind has been so foolish to announce the reduction of the salaries of the soldiers on the eve of warfare?
So this was former communications director of the Ghana Football Association, now a CAF media executive, concerning the Black Stars and concerning the sports minister's decision to read the budget for the Chad game and then the Mali game 2 days before the game yesterday. It gained a lot of attraction on social media, comments as well as opinions also on social media. But I came to tell you that do away with that thought. The reason why I'm saying that is that Ghana has 16 points. Ghana are still in the lead. In fact, if I am to focus on what he said and some perceptions of people around the Ghana Football Association who have not been appointed by the Ghana Football Association to share their thoughts on this, but are rather denigrating the image of the GFA. And I'm very happy with what the GFA has done. They've not spoken about this matter. They said that when they finish these games, they will come and talk. And I hope that they will bring positive thoughts only. That's what I'm very happy about, how they've handled this. None of the GFA executives have come out to criticize the minister based on the timing of the budget reading. We have to move from there. Okay, if it is because of the budget announcement that caused the defeat of the Black Stars? Was it the budget announcement that caused Jordan Ayew to score that goal and celebrate? Was it the budget announcement that caused Mohamed Kudus to lay that pass to Jordan Ayew to finish? Psychologically, if they were down, Ghana wouldn't have even scored a goal. So let's do away with that mentality. We have to move forward. We have to think about other stuffs. And once again, let me commend the Ghana Football Association, because if they join this conversation on the budget, do you know what that means? It means that they are trying to denigrate or paint themselves black in the eyes of corporate Ghana. MTN, Goyle, these are all companies that sponsor the Black Stars. Pearl, I think, yes, Pearl, Adesa Productions and the rest. If you want to give a positive image to your brand, you don't follow some of these conversations, especially when you know that there's an important game to play. In fact, you watching me right now, you know this, that the Black Star players want to play in the World Cup. And in fact, if they qualify, $100,000 is assured. So what is $10,000 for the Black Stars players? That it has been reduced to $5,000 that they are worried. When they know that when they finish this qualification process, they will get $100,000. Let's move away from that. What we saw yesterday was down to Otto Addo's poor performance. Otto Addo's poor performance, not only in tactics, but in mentality, and making sure that the 11 players that he selected on the pitch were committed to the tactics. Now, you see, the irony of this is that in the current setting of football fans are fed with football on the foreign side of affairs. So they know what it means to see a team playing well and what it means to see a team that is tactically organized. Even if football fans don't know tactics, they know that when a team presses, there's a difference between that team and then the opponent that they are playing against. CC PSG, CC Manchester City, CC Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool, CC Barcelona and the Hansi Flick. We've seen the results. So even though they don't know the tactics, but they know that there is something good in this. So when they see a team doing that, they feel pleased. And that's where we should be heading to. What we saw yesterday was a clear image of Ghana showing that we are not there yet as in terms of coaching. That is why I don't want us to talk about budget and then whatever. Because what we saw yesterday, if the Black Stars played the first 20 minutes the same way they had ended the game, we would have scored 2 or 3 more goals to win the encounter against Chad. We didn't. We were just not committed on the pitch. We looked so relaxed to the point that now the coach is blaming pitch and the fact that Chad has not lost or has not conceded more than 2 goals in their home venue. But that's not the focus. We've got Mali on Monday. Aliou Dieng and his brother Lassana Koulibaly and the rest, they will come and then just do anything that will get them the qualification or get them the win to try and get close to us, because currently we lead them by 4 points, and then Madagascar is second, we lead them by 3 points. So we need to be focused. And in the here, forget about Kasane Woncheni na. The reason why I don't want us to dwell on the defeat that the Black Stars suffered. Say, Team Nenyadie, we have Mali. If they don't beat Mali, Mia Mekebi. And I believe that you will also share your thoughts. That's where the focus should be. At this point, the GFA knows this. They know they have an image to protect. The players themselves know that the World Cup is the ultimate for every football team in this national football team in this world. Aside winning trophies on your continental side, you want to play in the World Cup. You want to be there. And they know that when they qualify, they will get $100,000. Let's focus on that game, and that is all. Game focus in making sure Otto Addo mistakes now, Obe cleaning now. Because at this point, Oyama Yimubi and LGD so bit me abe Juani and Sesifom. What we saw yesterday, clearly. Even if Ghana qualifies, we must have to check Otto Addo and then his tactics, and then let's hope that he can improve. Let me do some 3-4 calls and then let's leave the studio. 0246-807-545. Let's not apportion blames to the players. Maybe Otto Addo. I don't know what you think on that. Forget the budget. 0246-807-545. First call on the phone line. My main PK na Twaso. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Ivan.
Yeah, Abu Bama meet you.
Ivan, no game no akomase ba dey how many say okoka players no mo say pitch no into say here the case I say what see park mom na bi mo be ko bia no mo dey akwa si wo no ma bo e wo so ana because you be on my original one want to see game no ye ni omu na gina park no so but if you tell me say child for we mu no omu ni park papa so bo chen yana and as omu ni park when you Ghana have park yeah because of me free chroma say no mo park papa so ana enti dey na ya no mo be so mo ka kire no ana panyin for no so mo form 90 from players be on mo nya dey enti ye force o ma jisika like o ma chieska na o ma chieska mo ka ye players o you make me achi am ma mo sa ko be bobu Ivan the money enye kura Ivan
Ate beda say aboba yen hobi say man dey besesa na e betimi ahye Mali 0246807545 0246807545 hello
yeah boss
good afternoon we didn't be akase free
yeah from Kwajoni me gase free atonsu boss Ghana a problem now be the coach no one can convince me that the players aren't good. Players need only the best players. Imagine getting Kudus in your club side for Tottenham, Inaki William, Semenyo. So you are telling us players need committed or what? The fact is that no one named your mobile. They don't have any plan, no tactical play, nothing at all. So on no player no only the the coach now bong. At a point in time, the coach now tactics and also value tactics. Now players they don't know what they are doing, so they were stuck on the park. So coach now bombers who Marino Nyejuma, Yamino Nyejuma.
Mr. Meda Sepa Kojo Jamisha 0246807545. Pick the last two calls, Nyanko. 0246807545. Hello.
Hi, Evan. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. How's
it going? Great. See, I think at this point, let's just be honest. Ivan, you've been a sports presenter for some time. Since 2014, there has been a downward decline in performances.
Exactly.
Look at the lineup yesterday. How can you play two double pivots and expect that your team will suddenly see? We've been complaining over the period. It's getting worse over the period. A country as mediocre as this is the only one that will go for a coaching scout as an actual coach. It's so obvious it's not working out, but we are still maintaining it. And it's a reflection of whatever that's going on in the country as a whole. Let's be honest and push for the right thing. Because for how long are we going to complain? For how long? It's basically been the same over and over again. It's like a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Rinse, wash, repeat. And it's not getting any better. And this man is earning over 600,000 cedis.
Yeah.
And that's a significant amount of money on the budget of the country, but we are still accepting him to be at the helm. And the funny thing is that we think that we can actually beat Mali in Ghana. It's funny, with this kind of play, oh goodness. See, let's just push for our leaders to do the right thing and basically we'll stop the complaints.
Exactly. Thanks a lot, my brother. 0246807545 0246807545. Ghana has been conceding goals in the latter part of games. Lack of concentration, lack of mentality. These are all psychological parts of a coach's job. And Otto Addo is messing around at the helm of affairs. What he's doing at the Ghana national team, the Black Stars, if he does that at any club level, he'll be fired. But why are we condoning all this? On Monday against Mali, the pitch will be ready. The Accra Sports Stadium, the fans will be there. At least 30,000 will be there to watch this game. We'll see what the Black Stars will do. They are top players, and we expect them to deliver. What they deliver will mark whether they can qualify for the World Cup. We want to qualify. Ghanaians want to be there. It's up to them to deliver. Let me pick my last call. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Who didn't be free?
Alright,
let me hear you.
Okay, Black Stars team no enye coach in the fourth because entire players now. Even Champions League semi-final current players in the adding some of the rim. Just so na star boys players no more Black Stars team. Good was saying and a big class for Europe. Good was saying. Yaso so any yom could do star boy and yaso so na Semenyo star boy na Pate star boy omumu do say. In the end yam for blame na ma coach no.
Okay.
Coach no any and he said you the blame ma coach na Germany team no. Germany coach was on. nti adenti na mo di blame my coach German coach on say players no fault
Mate me da se pa minia nyami shaw me di mikasa ni nyina bibiri na be kwa Tuesday afternoon because the game is on Monday. I'll be here on Sunday for the Y Sports Review show at 6 p.m. We will meet there and talk about this team once again.